Today's Thursday, so I'm here in Julia's house, that way I can get another ribbon. So, Julia, what do you want to talk about? You lost track of time, huh? Oh yeah, I had many days like that. Alright, what is she gonna ask me? A story about being absent-minded, huh? Gee, I don't know. Let's see what I can put. Let's go with, M. What can I put? How about Mad Cargo, even though Mad Cargo doesn't have feet, still. It's a pretty silly thing to say. I'm glad she agrees. Alright, what kind of ribbon is she going to give me? Oh, the careless ribbon. Okay, I now have 8 ribbons on Torterra, so 2 more to go. And with that, I'll see you back in Cantalave City. With my errands complete, let's go talk to the sailor so that way he could take me to Full Moon Island. Oh yeah, by the way, the sailor is actually the father of that kid who's suffering from the nightmare. Only I could awaken his son from his awful nightmare. Now, in the original games, you would see Cresseila, but then it would run away and you would have to chase it around the region in hopes of catching it, but at least it leaves the Lunar Wing behind for you to take that kid. But in this game, as soon as I get to Full Moon Island, I'm going to see Cresseila and then I'm going to fight it immediately. And the only way I can get the Lunar Wing is if I capture it. If I defeat it or accidentally run away from it, then it's going to stay put, so I won't have to worry about it disappearing forever. But yeah, the only way I can get the Lunar Wing is if I capture it. Okay, Cresseila is right in here, but first I'm going to save so that way, if I get a terrible nature, then I could spawn right back here and try again. Hopefully I won't have to do that, because I remember what happened with Yuxi. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's fight this thing. Now, Cresseila is pretty sturdy, so I'm not really sure how many Serps or Ice Beam it's going to take for me to put this thing's HP in the reds. For starters, I might as well use Yawn so that way I can put it to sleep almost immediately. Okay, no, it's Ice Beam too. Well, if it freezes me, that would really suck. Oh, I barely did anything. Alright, let's see how much I can do with one Surf. Probably not a whole lot because, as I said, this thing is pretty sturdy. Oh no, special defense drops? Okay, I don't know if that's considered a bad thing. Well, seeing how much damage it's doing, I don't know if this thing has a special attack lowering nature. Well, we'll find out once I eventually catch it. I guess maybe 1 or 2 more Serps should do the trick. Oh, by the way, this thing does know Moonlight, so yeah, expect this thing to use Moonlight a few times. Okay, I think that should be the right amount of HP for me to start throwing Dusk Balls. Yeah, I want to wait till nighttime so that way I can capture this thing, since Dusk Balls work best at night. Alright, how many balls is it going to take for me to capture this thing? 1? Okay, not that one, because that one was shaking kind of wildly. Okay, well, at least it's staying asleep. Alright, let's try ball number 2 and see where that gets me. No shakes at all. Gee, I'm not surprised, since after all, this thing is a legendary Pokemon. Oh, it's up already? Well, that sucks. Okay, might as well put it back to sleep with Yawn, so that way I could make it a little bit easier on myself when catching it. Oh yeah, it does know Moonblast. For a second I thought it said Moonlight. I don't know if I'm going to keep Moonblast on Cresseila, since Cresseila is not much of an offensive Pokemon, so maybe I'll think about it. Well, while I'm capturing this thing, I might as well talk about something. Prior to making this video, I did go after another 7-star Pokemon. Yes, there's another Cherry Battle event going on in Scarlet and Violet, and this time it features a 7-star Dondozo. Oh yeah, there's Moonlight, so it looks like I have to damage this thing all over again. Anyway, that 7-star Dondozo, that event started on July 26th, and it'll end on August 8th. So you have plenty of time to capture that thing. Okay, its ability is Unaware, its Terra type is Water, its nature is Adamant, and its moves consist of Wave Crash, Order Up, Earthquake, and Avalanche. And its additional moves are Yawn and Curse. Now, prior to making this video, I did capture that thing, although it took me like 2 hours to get that thing, since that thing is really bulky and it won't stop spamming Avalanche. So what I did was, I trained up Superior so that way I could have it learn Leaf Storm, Giga Drain, Gastro Acid, and Reflect. And also used the ability Patch, I think it was, so that way I can change its ability from Overgrowth to Contrary, so that way Leaf Storm will raise my special attack instead of lowering it. Oh, is this going to do it? Alright, we got it! Okay, I don't know how many balls that was, so I might have to check later. Alright, let's see what we have to say about, what is it called again? Oh, the Lunar Pokemon. Very nice Pokedex entry. Okay, hopefully its nature is good. Yeah, that's the reason why there's an empty slot in my party. Just so I can check its nature immediately. Okay, now that Cresseila is in my possession, the Lunar Wing is now in my possession as well. Oh, now what? Oh, wait a minute, I think I know what this is. It's a mysterious rock. It glows with a mythical light. All dreams are but another reality, never forget. Okay, I think this has something to do with Latios and Latias, but I'll get to those two later. Alright, what is your nature? Not again. Every time. First Uxie, now Cresseila. So yes, I'm gonna see if I can try and get a better nature on this thing because I don't want to roll with something that has a special attack lowering nature. So if you'll excuse me, hopefully I'll be back with a better nature on Cresseila. Ladies and gentlemen, it happened again. After getting a horrible nature the first time, the game rewards me with one of the best natures I could ask for. How does this keep happening? Well, not that I'm complaining, of course, because the first nature was horrible. Yeah, I knew something was up when Cresselia's attacks didn't do a lot of damage the first time around. Anyway, let's get out of here and go back to Candelave City so that way I can wake up that kid using the Lunar Wing that I just got. I've heard tales of it flying from place to place throughout Sinnoh. Yeah, but that's not the case anymore. Oh yes, now that I have the Lunar Wing, there is one other use for it. Remember that house over on Route 217? Yeah, there was somebody inside of there, and that person apparently loved being tormented by Darkrai. Yeah, as you can imagine, I have to wake up that person too. But first, I have to take care of his son, so that way he won't be tormented by Darkrai anymore. Okay, he's still thrashing about in his sleep. The Lunar Wing began to glow. The boy's sleeping face became untroubled and serene, and finally woke up. Okay, that's good. Okay, now the father is going to come in to check on his son. How did he know that the Lunar Wing worked? Did he look in through the window or something? I don't know. Oh yeah, I can actually go back to Full Moon Island whenever I want. And I'm actually going to do that later on because I'm going to be encountering Latios and Latias there. But I can't do that right now because I don't have the required items I need in order to encounter those two. So yeah, I'm going to go back to Full Moon Island later on in the game. Okay, now before I go to Snow Point City, I'm just going to show you that, yes, you can indeed go back to Full Moon Island whenever you want to. Alright, there we go. Okay, now I'm just going to make my way to Snow Point City, but first I want to heal since, yeah, Gastrodon took a lot of damage and Cresselia is still asleep. Oh yes, I believe I used 5 Dusk Balls on Cresselia this time around since, well, it kept on spamming Moonlights. So yeah, nothing I could do about that. Okay, now back to my adventures of capturing that 7-star Dondozo. So yeah, my superior had Contrary for its ability, along with Leaf Storm, Giga Drain, Gastro Acid, and Reflect as its moves, and it was holding the Metronome so that way either Leaf Storm or Giga Drain will do a little bit more damage. So what I did was, I put up a Reflect so that way I can cushion the blow, so to speak, and then I used Gastro Acid to get rid of Unaware so that way, my special attack boost will actually work. But yeah, it did take me a few tries because, well, I guess I got really unlucky. Not to mention the fact that Dondozo kept on getting a whole bunch of critical hits in a row to the point where it one-hit KO'd me. Despite the fact that the Reflect was up. Yeah, that made me really mad. Although, there is one Pokemon that did kind of help me out, and it wasn't even mine. It was somebody's Paldean Tauros. Yeah, that thing had Intimidate, and I guess that helped me out since, yeah, it did use Curse, and yeah, that was kind of dangerous since, Wave Crash and Avalanche were going to do a lot more damage, especially Avalanche since, Dondozo went second, so naturally Avalanche's power doubles, and that's bad for Superior. Maybe I could have given it a different Terra type, but no, I think Grass was the right Terra type for it to have. Besides, if I tried doing another, if I tried giving it another Terra type, I'm not really sure what Terra type I would give to Superior just to counter Dondozo. So yeah, Grass would work just fine for me. Also, I even tried using Alolan Ninetales against that Dondozo, but looks to me like that didn't work. I tried going with Fake Tears and even Freeze Dry in hopes of inflicting a lot of damage to it, but it just didn't work. And yeah, I did have Snow Warning on my Alolan Ninetales as well as Aurora Veil, and I guess that did help me out, but I guess it didn't really help me out all that much. Okay, that house is over to the right. Okay, where is it? Okay, then I'm close to it. Alright, there it is. Okay, inside this house is somebody who apparently loves being tortured by Darkrai's nightmares. Why? I have no idea. I hope nobody ever wakes me up. Well, sorry to disappoint you, but you're gonna wake up in a matter of seconds. Okay, naturally, I'm pretty sure she's not gonna be happy that I just did that. You were enjoying that lovely nightmare? I want to say something related to this whole subject, but I'm not really sure if I could even say it. Anyway, for waking her up, she's going to give me the member card, which means I can access that old house in Candelave City that's right above the Pokemon Center. Meet the amazing Darkrai for yourself. Indeed, I will. Now, back when I came to Candelave City for the first time, I did say I was going to use Darkrai as a team member for the post-game, but I've been thinking. Dark is super effective on Psychic and Ghost, right? Well, then again, Giratina can also score super effective hits on Psychic and Ghost types as well, so yeah. That got me to think, maybe using Darkrai as a team member is not really the right thing to do. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with another Pokemon. In this case, I'm gonna go with Shaman when I eventually get back to Route 224. Okay, go inside of the house, and apparently there's already somebody in here. Okay, who the hell are you? We held it a long time. Interesting. That's not creepy at all. Okay, and I'm going to fall asleep, and I'm going to end up on a place called New Moon Island, which is directly across from Full Moon Island. Okay, Darkrai is in a similar area where Cresseila was. Okay, I don't know if I could really capture Darkrai because, well, its defenses aren't all that good. Gee, I'm not surprised, since after all, it is a Dark type. Oh, for a second I thought it was Shiny, because, yeah, I was kind of reacting. Let's see how much I could do with one Ice Beam. Oh, Dark Void, huh? Unfortunately, Dark Void has 50 accuracy, so, yeah, that's another reason why I wasn't going to use Darkrai on my team. Okay, half damage. Any more damage, and it's gonna die. Yeah, unfortunately, Dark Void doesn't have 80% accuracy anymore, and that really sucks. Okay, I don't have a choice. I gotta go with Dust Balls now. Okay, I'm just gonna speed this up so that way this doesn't take a whole lot of time. Yeah, I said I was gonna do this so that way these legendaries, the legendary battles won't take forever. Dark Pulse, okay, how much is that gonna do? Hopefully it doesn't flinch me. Alright, there we go. Okay, I might as well use Recover to, oh no, puts me asleep. Okay, I'm being tormented by its ability Bad Dreams. Okay, I'm just going to use the Blue Flute to wake up Gastrodon. Alright, let's see if I could try and capture that thing. Oh, wow, woke up already? And it torments me with its ability again. Okay, Blue Flutes. Oh, Nasty Spot, uh-oh, I did not see that coming. Okay, this battle just got a, oh, come on. Gee, for a move that has 50% accuracy, it sure seems to be hitting a lot. Okay, let me see if I can try and use Recover so that way I could get some HP back. Oh man, I flinch. Okay, I don't know if it's going to go for Dark Void again. Or should I say Dark Pulse. If so, then yeah, I'm going to die. Oh, come on, really? Dark Void again? Yeah, I don't want to get tormented by that thing's ability, so yeah, I gotta wake up Gastrodon every time. Okay, I just have to keep on healing Gastrodon so that way I don't die. Yeah, I'm not really speeding up this part all too much because I want to be able to keep track of what I'm doing. Okay, let's see if I can try and capture this thing. Okay, we're both asleep, but I'm just going to use the Blue Flute again to wake up Gastrodon so that way Bad Dreams won't keep on torturing me over and over again. Come on. Okay, I just gotta keep on using Hyper Potions, or Max Potions rather, so that way I don't get killed. Oh god, it's at +6 in special attack? Oh boy, this is not good. Okay, let's go with Yawn and see what happens. Okay, let's see if I can try and capture before time's up. Okay, I guess not. Okay, it's asleep, so looks like I'm going to continue fighting Darkrai next time.